Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Sam and Max Save the World. Today we're kicking off episode 5, which is called Reality 2.0, and we're hopefully going to find out who that weird voice was in Super Ball's ear at the end of the last episode. So here we go, new game. I have no idea what to expect. I imagine this is just going to get more and more crazy as we go in the final 2 episodes, but we shall see. And also, what colour? Green! Green this time. If you had green on the guesses, well done. Reality 2.0.
Unrest in the Dakotas.
Dispatch equal numbers of giant battle robots to all sides. Whoever survives, claim we backed them all along.
Illegal immigration.
Let the new guys pilot the giant battle robots.
Criticism that your domestic policy is too giant battle robot based.
I can take it up with my new press secretary, the Mametron 9000. If that's the guys from Air Force One, tell them they get the keys back once they say the magic word.
Quiet, Max. It's the commissioner. Total collapse of the economy and downfall of Western civilization? Great grinning head of John the Baptist in a pork pie hat stuffed in a rhinestone bowling bag. We're on our way. We've got a computer crisis to take care of, little buddy.
Have they tried turning it off and back on again?
Bigger than that, Max. Computers everywhere are going haywire. Planes are falling from the sky. Nuclear reactors are nearing meltdown.
And scores of pasty white nerds will be forced to go outdoors and socialize with normal people.
The horror.
Where do we start, Sam?
The National Consortium of Smart People who are good with computers has been tracking electron surges all over the country, and one of the biggest is right here in our neighborhood.
Huh.
What an unbelievably convenient coincidence. How do we find an electron surge?
No idea. Let's go.
Well then, we're into it already. So we've got to investigate some sort of computer issue. Big gun, organic listening device, the bug, and the boxing glove are still in our inventory. Let's have a look around, see if there's anything new. What's this on the dartboard?
Max, why did you put the Bill of Rights on the dartboard?
Oh
House
god.
cleaning. Guess what? We no longer have the right to peaceably assemble.
Great.
And next time you're incarcerated, you'll have the choice of cruel or unusual punishment.
I'm beginning to regret voting for the other guy.
So it seems as though Max is still the president. I wondered how that was going to play out. Is this...
Hello, Mr. Vice President.
I'm sorry, Sam, but I have a re-election campaign to think about. And let's face it, you are not a hit with the aquatic voters.
So the fish is the vice president. Brilliant. What's on the TV this time?
I guess the computer crisis is affecting television too.
Ah,
Or
nothing.
ours is just a piece of crap.
Nah.
Either way, this is serious.
Okay, serious. Roadkill calendar. What's the calendar of the month?
Hey, what happened to that charming picture of the recently flattened marsupial?
Turns out you're supposed to flip the page every month.
That'll get old fast.
Yeah, that is what you're supposed to do with a calendar. I wonder if our friend the rat is back then. If he's back here now.
The little rat's not home.
Oh no, he's not.
Lincoln's head, still at large.
The head is still at large. Okay. So what have we got as our Easter egg this time? The president's severed head.
Even if he was just a puppet, Max, don't you think it's unsettling to keep the head of the former president inside our closet?
You're right, Sam. We need to get a pipe.
Oh no, God. Alright, well, it looks like that's probably most of the new stuff, so I guess we head out and investigate who in our neighbourhood has been causing this power surge. If I was to guess, I would say probably Bosco, but you never know. Maybe Sybil's back from her little holiday now, after being super rich. Wonder if Hugh Bliss is still around. Didn't really look like it from that view. Also, we'll go and check the I like that we've got the flags on the front of the car now. A delivery van. That's new. Wasn't there before, was it?
Secret serve ice cream? I don't think that's fooling anyone.
Ooh, ice cream? I want some.
Apart from the president, it turns out. Let's look at the posters then, because these change, don't they?
Ferret Lake.
Sequels to beloved classics are always better than the originals.
Yes, Max. Yes, they are.
Oh, dear.
Stinkies versus the Board of Health.
That's not a fight. Even one Stinky's cockroach could take out the entire Board of Health with 5 appendages tied behind its thorax.
Interestingly, that's the exact reason they're having the hearing.
Ah, that's a coincidence.
Lost giraffe.
Oh, I saw him!
Answers to Bobo.
Oh, wrong giraffe then. Mine only answered to Lieutenant Ambrose Applesucker.
There was a number on there.
Stinkies versus the Board of Health.
Not that one.
Lost giraffe.
555-1984. Wasn't that the number from the last episode?
Wrong giraffe then.
I don't know. Impeach President Max.
Impeach President Max. U.S. out of the Dakotas.
I swear, you torch a couple national forests and everyone wants
no.
your head.
Max, what did you do? What did you do? Okay. Okay, cancelled due to lack of interest, the ice skating thing. Oh, God. Beta testing. Maybe it is Sybil, then, who's involved in all this. It's a lot of
Sybil, have
cans.
I'm surrounded. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Stand back, Max. It sounds like Sybil's finally cracked.
It's about time. Her relative stability was making the rest of the neighborhood look bad.
Back, pit demons! With sword of righteous fire, I cast thee away!
This is just like that time we were hired as motivational speakers for that Sunday school.
Actually, now that I look closely, it's more like our last case. And the 3 before that. If there's one thing I've learned to recognize recently, it's a hypnotic device.
Yeah.
And those weird glasses are it.
Launch stinging BBs of unholy smiting.
To break her out of the trance, we'll have to deliver a blow to her head.
You know, Sam, when you love what you do, it doesn't even feel like work.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to smack her on the head with the boxing glove or something. Let's have a look around first, though. What is on the cactus now?
Sybil needs a self-cleaning cactus.
She does. There's a tiki. Has that always been there? I think it
Incredibly
has.
valuable historic artifact and incredibly tacky decor all rolled into one.
Okay, so there's the fan. I'm not really seeing anything new apart from the cans everywhere, which I'm guessing
It's
is some
locked.
sort of energy drink, maybe? Anything
Nothing
in the
but
bin?
waste.
Nothing but waste. Okay. Well, let's smack her over the head.
Back, demons! Cast horde of pungent unsavoriness.
I can't get close enough to touch her, Max.
Okay, so we're going to have to find a way to distract her or something. Those goggles hypnotized Sybil. Something unusual's going on here. I'll answer to your next question. Let's go. Right.
Let's get cracking.
For now, we'll leave Sybil. We know we've got to hit her over the head. We're going to need something to potentially distract her. Maybe something that can cover the goggles or something. So let's head off to Bosco's now. See what crazily expensive device he's got for us in this episode, which we'll no doubt have to find a strange way to pay for. And then, do you see how I'm understanding the formula of the game now, guys? Oh, what's that in the dumpster? It's like a rug or something in there.
I still don't see why we had to throw out a perfectly good carpet.
It didn't match the drapes.
Oh, dear.
Looks like the Esperanto bookstore is closed again.
Aw, that was fast, even for this neighborhood.
Yeah, so Hublis is gone then. Okay, newspapers.
Newspaper office's coffee machine empty for a 3rd straight day.
That's some hard-hitting local reporting.
I guess the reporters are having a tough time adjusting to life without the internet.
Yeah, okay. Well, we've got yellow gumballs in there now. There's Stinky's Diner, which of course is the one that was on that poster for the legal case. President Max demotes Florida to a territory. Okay, right, well. Hey, the rat's here. And he's got a little cannon. Whoa.
Well, if it isn't our favorite ethically challenged rat, Jimmy Two Teeth.
Sam was wondering where you'd scampered off to.
Yeah.
I'm touched.
I was wondering what embarrassing pose we'd use when we had you stuffed and mounted.
Yeah. I'm scared out of my wits. You's gonna buy something or what?
What's for sale?
What's a 2-bit crook like you trying to sell this time?
I'll ignore that petty insult for the sake of a successful transaction. I'm selling the latest in interpersonal defense.
Cannon.
You're an arms dealer?
You make it sound so cheap. I deal in peace of mind.
Right. What you got in stock apart from that cannon?
What have you got in stock?
Yeah, right now I only got this cannon.
Oh.
You guys look like you should just start out with handguns.
We've already got handguns.
Oh yeah? Where?
Just trust him on that one.
Yeah, just trust him. How much for that cannon?
How much for that cannon?
It's not for sale.
Oh.
Worst arms dealer ever.
It's not for sale to you guys.
Why?
I don't sell to the police. Call
Oh.
it my own ethical code.
Fine.
But we're just barely police.
Yeah, I seen how you guys work. I sell it to you, and next thing I know, the bunny's got it pointed right at me.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate, probably. Sell us the cannon, Jimmy. Come on.
Sell us the cannon, Jimmy.
I already told you, it's not for sale.
Fine. You're under arrest. What have you been up to?
What have you been up to, Jimmy?
You know, the usual knitting, working on my tan. What do you think I've been up to? Starting a business ain't easy.
The Better Business Bureau is going to be hearing about that attitude of yours, mister.
Okay, you get tired of the White House?
Get bored lounging in the White House pond?
Who was lounging, smart guy? I was networking.
Right,
Turns
yeah.
out DC's a great place to get tips on being an arms broker.
Maybe it was a bad idea to move the Oval Office back here, Sam.
You still running with the skin bodies?
Are you still running with the skin bodies?
I found I no longer agreed with their extremist views.
Ah.
More like you got a little chilly.
Or got tired of seeing your repulsive pink flesh every morning.
Let's just say I left for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, okay, well, give it up, Jimmy.
It's not too late to make an honest rat out of yourself, Jimmy.
Or a bookend, or a doorstop.
People want weapons, I sell them weapons. What could be more honest?
Alright, well, you know, fine.
See you later, Jimmy.
Maybe if you can find me.
I mean, you're literally here. So, Bosco will no doubt sell us some sort of weapons, binoculars.
Don't touch my binoculars.
Why has he got...
Hey, Bosco.
Greetings and well met, friend watchman for hire.
Sam, how come I suddenly have a primal desire to beat Bosco savagely?
Because he's talking like a Renaissance Fair attendee, Max. It's an innate fight-or-flight response.
I am El Bosco Drill, the unhinged, mighty half-elf ranger.
Right, yeah, of course. Why'd you become an elf?
Okay, Bosco. While Max prepares the Thorazine, why don't you tell us why you've become an elf?
Half-elf. And I'll tell you why. I've had multiple delivery conspiracies, I've had missiles aimed at me, and now I got rival arms dealers setting up shop in my store.
Kick him out.
Point being,
It's not safe for me here anymore. I gotta take my business the only place I can feel 100% secure. The internet.
Well, you can't. What does the internet have to do with elves?
What does this internet doohickey have to do with being an elf?
Half-elf. It's because everyone on the internet has to pick an avatar, like a dwarf or an orc, or a hot young 15-year-old girl curious about the adult world and willing to experiment.
I didn't think it was possible.
What?
He's actually less creepy as the elf.
Half-elf, fool! Never mind. You guys don't understand how computers work.
Okay, you're taking your store online?
You're taking your store online?
Where will that leave us? We fear and mistrust computers.
Don't worry, guys. My online store will offer twice the inconvenience at thrice the price.
Well, see you there.
That was weirdly echoey. Okay, how's business?
How's business, Bosco?
Business is deader than a valet parking attendant at a convention of mob informants.
That bad, huh?
That rat showed up and started taking all my customers.
Free enterprise, Jack.
Say what you will, the rat knows his anarcho-capitalist economic philosophy.
Max, I only bought you those encyclopedias because you promised me you couldn't read.
Alright, well, we want to buy something.
We want to buy something.
I have the finest goods in all the land.
Tell him
Good.
we'll pay him just to stop talking like that.
What would Squire care to purchase?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Oh, not much. Just a virulent biological
Right.
weapon.
All right!
Biological weapons? We don't like to judge.
Speak for yourself, Sam.
But isn't germ warfare a little on the south side of ethical?
I've got to compete to stay in the market, guys. If an arms dealer's gonna open up shop in my store, I've got to up the ante.
Alright, well, how much for the biological weapon?
All right. How much for this virulent biological weapon of yours?
1 billion.
$1 billion?
We'll take it.
Well, what's another billion or so to the national deficit?
I'm sorry. For safety reasons, I no longer accept cash in the store. You'll have to pay online.
That's pretty inconvenient.
Thank you.
Well, fine. Okay, we're going to have to find a way to pay him
On second thought,
online
nothing
then.
for us now.
As thy wish.
Alright,
But don't
guys.
blame me when you're stuck in the torched wastelands with nary a bag of enchantment to defend thyself.
Lovely. Alright, well, see you later.
See you later, Bosco.
To the battle! Godspeed, defenders of the Shire!
Alright, so that's his new thing this time. So guys, we'll leave it there. We're into the new episode and we need $1 billion to buy a biological weapon. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo and Numinous for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.